Hey there, good morning. This is December 20th, and real quick, let's start this off with some Sprite Zero and Evan Williams Honey real fast while I'm on break. But apparently this came out yesterday, and real fast, got 140 subscribers. Not sure who it was that subscribed. As you people know, YouTube doesn't always tell me, but I'm very appreciative, whoever you are. And as I was saying, this came out yesterday, but look, this bullshit, and I already read this article. I'm going to briefly go over it and stuff, but yeah. Henry Cavill smear campaign claims that the actor was removed from The Witcher because female Netflix staff found his pushes for source material accuracy to be disrespectful and toxic, and I'm calling bullshit. Bullshit. As we do real quick, let's just drink this, do the drum roll, get the intro going, and it just, I don't know, situations like this, you're like, yeah, we'll see, okay? Delicious.
It tastes so good.
So yeah, let's get into this. And apparently Henry Cavill is a toxic man, and okay, sure.
I don't believe you.
Enjoy the intro. So as I was saying, basically they're saying that a new, of course, love this, a new rumor. Like, man, it's so easy nowadays to start rumors, right? I could start rumors about so many people, and I just don't. And
they love gossip.
You know, if this article didn't pop up, I wouldn't give a fuck, but let's cover it because it's the entertainment news and shit. But it's saying that he didn't leave Netflix on his own accord. He was rather forcefully removed for being disrespectful and toxic because he wanted to keep the series faithful to the novels. And real quick, you know, I haven't read the books, but I played the video games. And even in season 1, I'm hearing so many people talk about, you know, all the inaccuracies and how they were changing things. And even season 1, I thought was pretty decent for the most part. But let's be honest, fucking episode 1 had the best fight scene in the entire goddamn series. And it turned from the Geralt show to the goddamn Yennefer show. And as much as I like Yennefer, I thought the show was called The Witcher, not fucking, you know, Yennefer with guest star Geralt and Henry Cavill. Because if you look at Screen Junkies, they're breaking down. I mean, she's in the show just as much as him, and she's, you know, an important part of his life, but it's not her fucking show, and it should be about, you know, the Witcher hunting monsters, but okay. So this is funny. They were first whispered, these rumors, on December 15th of a celebrity gossip podcast hosted by, like this, the anonymous founder of the entertainment whisper website, DeuxMoi. Now, they're saying, talking to Jerry O'Connell, who is the guest, that she says she received a message from a source.
Sure she did.
Who purported to know what really went down between the streaming giant and the fan favorite actor. And of course, I love this. At the beginning of this show, wrote the source, as relayed by the host and later transcribed by the now deleted Twitter account. Always funny how that happens when sources come out or rumors come out and you want to see some verification or something, and the now deleted account, yeah.
It just doesn't seem like a coincidence.
Henry was good to work with, a lot of unusual demands that made people feel like he really wasn't a team player, okay? But that's not unusual for a big star. Though in TV, it truly doesn't happen until the second season. Well, okay, let's keep going with this. But they noted, in season 2 and 3, something shifted. He became really impossible for women to work with, which was always a big problem. But even worse here because the showrunner is a woman.
Is there a point to this?
Now, this is the problem I would have right here. Is it because she's a woman or she's a very shitty, incompetent showrunner? Because he would try to overrule her and try to get changes made last minute across the board without her knowledge, which, if you know anything about showrunning, is completely fucked up. The showrunner has to sign off on every minuscule detail down to the buttons on a costume, and which people would say if you watch season 1, which they fixed in season 2, the goddamn Nilfgaardian armor looked like something they made at the fucking dollar store that was like painted on toilet paper and looked awful. But on top of, again, how many things did you fucking change from the source material? And as a guy who's a big fan of the Witcher series and the games, maybe he's correcting you because, unlike you, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. So, continuing to paint Cavill as a rampant misogynist, of course. The source added, female writers and directors were suddenly completely ignored on set, unable to do their jobs. Well, I mean, again, is it because they're female writers or they're incompetent writers? Because are you respecting the source material? Are you trying to make a good show? Or are you trying to, you know, as usual, interject your usual SJW fucking woke bullshit into this instead of actually honoring the fucking books? Because we all seen, you know, how good the Wheel of Time and Rings of Power went fucking down with fans, right? Every department head was complaining, they accused. He started making comments. It wasn't a sexual thing. He wasn't grabbing anyone or being lewd.
What was the fucking problem?
But it was disrespectful and toxic all the same.
Hey, drama queen.
Making comments like maybe stop fucking up the books, stop adding this shit, stop doing that.
You ruined my show.
It wasn't sexual. He wasn't grabbing anybody. So he's making comments because you're shitting all over something that he cares about.
I don't necessarily consider that toxic. I just consider that passionate.
They felt that his new attitude, that he is deeply addicted to video games to the point where it was like working with another addict.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
And I've seen Cavill. He actually has played the Witcher video games, and he even makes Geralt sound like, I keep forgetting the guy's name, Doug something. Sorry, I'll look it up. He was distracted. He was late. He was obsessive, making reference to the noted love of CD Projekt's Red's The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt video game. And a lot of people think that the misogyny came from Gamer World. Video game role language is not how you talk to coworkers.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
And he wouldn't stop. Okay, yeah, video game role language, or somebody again who...
He loves the game.
And what? And also video game role language? Okay. I've seen fucking plenty of girl sweetheart on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, etc. There are women out there that play Modern Warfare, Fortnite, and they're just as toxic, if not more, as fucking men. So don't calm down with that bullshit. So someone on the show compared it to watching somebody get brainwashed by QAnon.
Are you stupid?
So his whole personality shifted. Eventually his disrespect escalated. I mean, was it that, or just, because season 2 was still, I haven't read the books, but killing off main characters, throwing way too much time on Ciri, and again, so much on fucking Yennefer in season 2. So, giving a list of examples for his behavior, he would rewrite scenes without even alerting the other actors in the scenes until it was time to shoot. He decided then that he didn't want any romantic scenes at all. No kissing, no shirtless scenes. He wanted complete control of storylines, but really had no idea of the limitations of TV, structure, budget, etc. Because, I don't know if that's true, but...
Is it true?
I'm only assuming because these scenes aren't part of the fucking second book. And alright. He formed a weird alliance with one writer, who was also a gamer, who eventually got fired after multiple HR complaints were made. After that writer left, Henry did anything he could to hold up production and cause problems. Again, allegedly. So, but he said, eventually Top Brass and Netflix was tired of him costing them money with delays in investigations. Now, this says, I like this, Netflix reached out to him personally, and he was given one final warning and violated that warning with an email he sent to the entire writing staff. Right after that meeting, they concluded that was it. But again, supposedly, I'd be curious if these supposed emails are true.
You got any proof of that?
Cavill didn't make any comments, and of course you have I'm not going to attack or go after other YouTubers, but I just find this funny where he gained the anonymous insider gained support from Jeremy the Quartering, okay, and he just says, you may not want to hear this, but at least some of what was talked about Henry Cavill on The Witcher is true. I have multiple sources on set.
Sure you do!
And the thing is, it's what was true, though. Some of it was untrue. That he was making demands, that he's pissed off that you guys are fucking up the books, and, the fan ratings are going down. The ratings, even for the show, weren't doing that great, and people were complaining of how much you're changing things that fucking don't need to be changed. So what is really true? I don't want people to shoot the messenger. I really stand for Henry. I think some of it was misunderstandings, passions, but if I'm sticking my neck out in this one,
Bobby, I'm your white knight.
Where it would be much easier just to shit on the other writers, I am bringing what I believe truth. Okay. But, again, I don't know. It's like in the past, I used to like the Quartering for his different news articles, and unlike him, I just want to talk about news and entertain you guys. And don't worry, I'm not going to be selling you guys coffee, and I'm not going to talk about...
We're under attack.
My channel's under attack for the 10,000th time, and...
It's crying wolf.
Yeah, I can get into that stuff, but people like that, just... Okay, dude, it's... Sure. I'm starting to think there's something going on with Henry Cavill, according to Jeremy. Like something more than meets the eye. Said the YouTuber. A month ago, he's Geralt and Superman. Today, he's neither. Something fishy's going on.
Duh!
And so I've seen Cavill say something, other people. It's just the key word is rumor. Rumor, and fucking rumors. Anybody can make a rumor. Anybody can make false claims. And some people would say, I guess even the Quartering back in days, all right, dude, well, show me the fucking receipts.
Oh yeah? Well, show me the receipt.
It's hard to take anybody seriously based on what if. Maybe somebody's pissed off the fact that Henry Cavill, after 3 seasons of seeing you guys destroy his franchise and destroy lore that he cares about, maybe it's time for him to move on to, like, say, do Warhammer 40k or something, because he's sick and tired of watching you guys fuck up, the Witcher franchise. Because, it's just like I said with the Wheel of Time. When I get into the Wheel of Time, as somebody who's read all the fucking books, the books were perfect, they were fine, didn't need changing, and of course, as the critical drinker would say, the Wheel of Time has to reflect the world we live in today, because the reason everybody reads the Wheel of Time is to talk about modern 2022 fucking politics in a fantasy genre. The same can be said with The Witcher. We don't need to hear about modern 2022 whatever inside the Witcher franchise, because it doesn't fucking need it. Or like Willow or Rings of Power, things of that nature. So yeah, it's rumors, smear campaign, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'd want to talk about it, but it comes down to Henry Cavill. He ain't going nowhere. Fucking Warhammer 40k is coming out, and it's just funny. Until this happened, never heard anything bad about the guy, period, until this happened. Much like, wow, Johnny Depp, and so one asshole trying to ruin his reputation and tarnish his good name. Never heard a bad thing about fucking Depp until one person, and that's the fucking sad part we live in with this world and entertainment, and all it takes sometimes is one lying asshole to get you fired from your job or tarnish your career and things of that nature. So I'll just always, okay, sure, these are allegations, prove it.
I'll be waiting.
Hope you guys liked the video. Just wanted to pop up something with Henry Cavill, and I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm still going to watch season 3 because I still like Cavill, and let's see how bad season 3 is going to be, which I'm guessing yet more Yennefer and fucking less Geralt killing monsters, because for a show called The Witcher and a character that kills monsters, he sure doesn't kill a whole lot of goddamn monsters.
Seems even more boring.
Anyway, checking my time. I'm going to go edit this video. Tonight I'm going to check out The Whale. Stay tuned for my laser review. Looking forward to this film, and I hope you like my review, and I hope I like The Whale. Really looking forward to this movie with Brendan Fraser and hopefully his comeback role. Okay, so let's get Bender in. Bye for now, or I'll make some kind of catchphrase, but okay, whatever.
This calls for a drink.
Oh yeah, that's delicious. And then I'm going to head back to work.